Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the hardest quiz on TV. How does it work? Well, imagine 4 different bottles with something in common. Say, a white burgundy, a claret, a vodka and a scotch. I drink those and then we play a quiz. And I've had my power breakfast, so let's meet the teams. On my right, it's David Edwards, a retired physics teacher who enjoys English sword dancing and researching his family history. Charlotte Martin, a video game magazine editor with a passion for P.G. Wodehouse and live music. And their captain, Richard Edwards, a science fiction journalist and Derby County football supporter who's obsessed with Star Wars. They are father, son and daughter-in-law. They are the Edwards family. So, Richard, you've got your father and your wife there. How did you get to be the captain?
I don't know. I think it was probably the first time in my life I've ever had a chance to be in charge, so I'm wielding it.
You're looking forward to telling them what to do?
Yeah. I think this might be the most diplomatic option as well.
Well, good luck with that. You are facing, on my left, Saul Morehouse, a PhD student and keen ornithologist who's currently training for a half marathon. Henry Fisher, a postgraduate student who enjoys playing jazz piano and ballroom dancing. And their captain, Charles Markland, a D.Phil student and sherry aficionado with a passion for crime novels. They're all studying inorganic chemistry at Oxford University. They are the Inorganic Chemists. So inorganic chemists will sound very specific to some viewers. Why aren't you just chemists?
I think chemist on its own maybe sounds a bit like sort of working behind the counter at the local pharmacy, but it's a sort of quite specific branch with the non-biological, non-organic sort of stuff. But it's probably more interesting. It's more interesting. It's got the sort of colours and bangs which most people associate with exciting chemistry.
The cool chemistry, that's what we refer to it as, I think.
So there's no point in my breaking into your dressing room and looking for a prescription pad?
I don't think so, but you can try if you like.
I probably will. Let's play the quiz. We're going to start with round 1. That seems only fair. This one you may know if you've seen it on TV. I simply want to know what is the connection between 4 clues. But the fewer clues you need to see before giving me the right answer, the more points are available to you. The Edwards family won the toss. You're going to go first. So please choose your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Twisted flax, please.
OK, your first clue is going to come up. Just shout next when you want to see another one. Time starts now.
Was that bikini?
Could be bikini. What should we go for next? Next, please. Oh, that's 3 colours. Red, white and blue.
So is it tricolor? Could the nuclear tests have been called tricolor or
3
something?
colours.
I
I think we'll go 3 colours.
Go for 3 colours, yeah.
It's 3 colours based on the French tricolor. Red, white and blue.
It is red, white and blue. Very good. Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. Yes, those French nuclear tests were codenamed Bleu, Blanche and Rouge. The Kieslowski films, 3 colours red, 3 colours white, 3 colours blue, the Luxembourg flag and the minis in the Italian Job. Red, white and blue is the link. Very well done. Over to the Inorganic Chemists to pick a question.
We'd like the horned viper, please.
OK. Your first clue is coming up now.
Amy Treasure Island. That's not the actual name of the book, is it? So,
No,
it's something general. I think we should go on. Next, please. Oh, is it Famous 5 novels? Famous 5 go to a treasure island, or Famous 5 take a hike together?
That sounds reasonable.
I think that might be it.
I think that's
Do you want to go
good.
for
Should we just go straight for it?
Let's go for it.
I think we might just go for it.
OK, go for it.
Are they all the endings of Enid Blyton's favourite Famous 5 novels?
You've also come in after 2 clues. You also get 3 points.
Charles.
5 on a treasure island, 5 on a hike together, Finniston Farm and Kirin Island again. They're famous 5 books. So have you read all those?
I haven't read any of them, to my shame, but I probably should have. It's the quintessential childhood experience, I think.
But if you haven't read them, how do you know the titles?
Oh, knowledge. Where does it come from?
You're a retired school teacher, David. When I was at school, the teacher said we shouldn't read Enid Blyton. Do you think that's right?
I think there's a lot which I find very disturbing in reading Enid Blyton books. I think Noddy is the cruelest bit of literature I can think of that I've read. But I'm only a physics teacher. What do I know about literature?
Noddy, the cruelest book in literature. On that bombshell. Over to the Edwards family to pick a question.
Can we have the lion, please?
Yes, you may. These are going to be picture clues, and your first one is coming up now.
Rudolph Hess. I don't know what.
Next, please.
Oh,
Is that Water Rally?
Trials,
Right.
execution.
They executed in a certain way. Should we give
No, well, no, he didn't. He wasn't executed. He died in prison.
Should we next?
Hess did.
In prison. Something.
Next,
Spandau.
please.
Spandau. The Cray
Oh,
brothers.
great. It must be Spandau. Possibly. Good.
Spandau. Oh,
Spandau Ballet played the Cray.
10 seconds.
The brothers from Spandau Ballet played the Cray twins.
should we play Spandau Ballet?
Yes. Spandau.
The connection is Spandau, you think?
That's so brilliant, but unfortunately wrong. I can absolutely see your thinking there. Not the answer, though, so I'm going to show the last clue to the Inorganic Chemists for a possible bonus.
They were all inmates of the Tower of London.
That is correct. You were thinking of Rudolf Hess being in Spandau and the Cray twins being played by those band members. That's Walter Raleigh in the second picture, not imprisoned at Spandau, and neither was Anne Boleyn, who's in the fourth picture. They were all imprisoned in the Tower of London. The Cray twins in 1952. Seems late, doesn't it? They stopped using it quite soon after that, but they were there. So well done for the bonus. Please pick your own hieroglyph.
We'd like the Eye of Horus, please.
All right. Here is your first clue now.
Naval ranks.
Naval
no,
ranks.
it's probably going to be far more general than that, isn't it? Next, please. Ooh, okay.
Equivalent ranks and various.
Ooh, let's see. They're not things included. They're not things included. No, not
Equivalent
included
ranks
things, are they?
and
I think we should probably go across. Next, please. Caretaker. My.
What are we to do with the words?
Okay. They're all positions of authority. Caretaker. Should we go straight to the last one? I don't think we don't got. Yeah, we should go for
Things.
the next,
10
please.
seconds.
People that take over.
Oh, good class. Dash.
There's got to be a word thing.
3 seconds. Let's hear it.
They all are parts of the names of Scottish dancers.
Which Scottish dancers are you thinking of?
The Dashing White Sergeant, the Caretaker Fling,
Colonel Trot.
the Colonel Trot, and the Commander Dance, the well-known Commander Dance.
I look forward to seeing you dancing all of those after the show, but I can't give you the point, not the right answer, so possible bonus for you now, Edwards family.
We're a bit stumped, but the connection by John le Carré novels?
Oh, goodness, no. No. You were quite right, it is about the words. Look closely at those words, you'll find they all begin with punctuation marks. Comma, colon, carré, dash. Punctuation marks hidden at the beginning. Ha, 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 we got you with that one. Edwards family, please pick a question.
Can we have the water, please?
Yes, you absolutely can. Here is your first clue now.
What's it called?
White Russian? No.
No, it's the one at Sheridan's, isn't it?
Sheridan.
Next, please.
Sheridan.
Yes.
I think it's Sheridan.
You're absolutely right. Talk me through those two clues you've seen.
Well, the famous black and white liqueur is Sheridan's, and I'm assuming that
Sheridan.
Tommy Sheridan is the MSP for Glasgow.
Tommy Sheridan, who subsequently went to jail for perjury. Then we had the playwright Sheridan, the rivals, and Janet in 2 Pints of Lager, the actress Sheridan Smith. But coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. Well done. That leaves only one question for you, chemists. It's the 2 reads. And it, of course, is going to be the music question, because we haven't had that yet. Here is your first clue now.
I've been looking for freedom.
What is this?
Bruce Springsteen. Is it?
I don't
So that's not. It's not.
Any joke? Next, please.
Oh, you're right, and I'm wrong.
Any ideas? Song topic as well as the person? No, I think we should probably go for the next one, shouldn't we?
Let's keep going. The others might
Next,
be
please. White Christmas. Okay, Bing
10
Crosby.
seconds.
Next, please. Take My Breath Away from Top Gun
Oh,
by Berlin.
Are they all from?
Irving Berlin. One's another
3
Berlin
seconds.
song. Yeah. Is the Berlin?
The connection is Berlin. That was Take My Breath Away by Berlin. I think you recognise White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin. Second one, Lou Reed's track, Berlin. And the first one, not Bruce Springsteen, but that great musical performer, David Hasselhoff, with the track that he performed while standing on the Berlin Wall. A great moment in musical history. At the end of round 1, then, the Inorganic Chemists have got 5 points, but the Edwards family are in the lead with 6. Round 2 is all about sequences. This time, teams, you must work out the connection, but what you tell me is which would the fourth clue be. You may see 1, 2 or 3 clues before telling me. The fewer clues, the more points, of course. Edward's family, you'll be going first again.
2 reads, please.
All right, the first in a sequence is coming up. I can tell you that these are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first one.
I have no idea who that is at all.
Next, please.
Well, it's to the Teletubbies mound, isn't it?
That one's just a thing, isn't it? Build green.
I think it might be. Next, please. It's Jeff
That's
Hamilton.
Jeff Hamilton.
Gardener's World.
Gardener's World. Is it something to do with gardening? Teletubbies. Who was the first one, anyway?
We don't know.
I don't, it would help if we knew, wouldn't it? Hamilton.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
10
not-
seconds.
It's not racing drivers or anything.
Oh, could be,
yes,
yes.
yes.
So it would be
Button.
Button.
No, German.
3 seconds.
Sebastian Vettel.
Press.
It'll be a button.
Vettel.
No, it'll be a button.
Oh, sorry.
You said that you were looking forward to having some power over your family, and you were right to, because button is the answer. Never usually right for a man to overrule his own father, but in this case, you're going to get the point. I didn't think anyone would get that. You are looking at Clint Mansell, the former lead singer of Pop Will Eat Itself, a Hill, like the racing driver Damon Hill, Jeff Hamilton, the gardener, like Lewis Hamilton, British Formula One champions, and the next Jenson Button. So we've got a picture of a button. Back to the Inorganic Chemists to pick a question.
The twisted flax, please.
Twisted Flax, first in a sequence coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
Peat. Layers in soil or something similar. Next one, please. Lignite. Is it progression as you head towards coal? I think is it like the development? It goes from peat to being compressed and stuff to lignite, and then to would it be like coal oil, or would it be something before coal and then coal?
I think coal would definitely.
Do we want to risk seeing?
Do you think coal
seeing
would
the
be
next
coal
one?
would be last in the sequence because it's an alternative?
Shall we go for coal, or shall we see the next one and lose a
I
point?
say go for coal. Go for coal.
We'll just go for coal, shall we?
Yeah.
Coal.
Now, unfortunately, at this point, you have gambled unwisely by coming in after just 2 clues. I'm going to show the third one to the Edwards family. Would you like to tell me what's last in the sequence?
Anthracite.
That is absolutely right, because we had 2 sorts of coal waiting to come up. Bituminous and anthracite would be the fourth, so that is a bonus point to the Edwards family. Please pick your own question.
Lion, please.
Lion, first in a sequence coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
1. Next, please. Oh, that's London's one, so it would be
London.
0207.
It was 01.
Because they went 0171.
Then 0207.
So it's
London
0207.
area code.
London area code.
OK, yeah.
It'll be 0207.
Yes, it will. They are the dialing codes for central London. They changed over time, 01, 071, 0171, and the next 0207. Well done for the points. Back to the Inorganic Chemists then.
We'd like water, please.
OK, water. What is the fourth in this sequence? Time starts now.
America or Australia 2? Is it 2? Is that region DVD codes?
No, aren't they? The amount there were.
Oh, it's going to be a progression.
I said risk.
Okay, so next one, please. Is Africa one thing in risk? Africa's probably subdivided in risk, isn't it?
But it's
You
how
sure
many
it's
you
not
get if you
region
get.
DVD codes?
How many extra you get when it's.
Let's do the next one. Next, please. Yeah, because so I don't know what 6 is. The problem is it's
10
South America or
seconds.
something.
Pretty sure. Okay.
It could be South America or East Asia. So what should we go for? South America?
3 seconds.
Let's go, shall we? South America. South America equals 6, that is to say.
I'm afraid that is not the right answer for several reasons, so I must offer the Edwards family another possible bonus.
Asia equals 6.
That's not right either. Now, you'll see that it doesn't go up one number at a time, 2, 3, 5. So why should it be 6? The answer is Asia equals 7. It is to do with scoring in the game of Risk. It's to do with the number of armies. You collect extra armies if you capture these continents. And the top one would be Asia. If you occupy the whole of Asia, you get 7 extra armies. So no points there. Edwards family, please pick a question.
Eye of Horus, please.
OK, what's the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Mercury, or it could be...
It's got to be anything. It could be anything.
Could be Mars. Let's see what the
Next.
one is. Gemini. No, there's
Oh, the space.
space
It'll be
program.
Apollo space shuttle. Because it'll be Apollo next, and then it'll be the space shuttle. It's manned American space. It'll be the space
So
shuttle.
what comes?
The space shuttle. Apollo, then space shuttle.
Okay.
Does it have a name?
It'll be the space shuttle.
I'm afraid it won't be. So I'm going to show the third in a sequence to the Inorganic Chemists. Possible bonus point available if you can tell me what is
After Apollo.
fourth.
No, Columbia's one of the space shuttles.
I can't give you a long time.
Columbia.
I'm afraid
Something
that's
going
not
like
it.
that.
They are NASA programs in order of the years in which they made launches, and after Apollo, it's Skylab. That would be the next NASA program in that sequence. So, Chemists, that leaves one question for you, the Horned Viper. Your first clue is coming up now.
Laconia is... now, is that Troy, Sparta or Troy? I think we'll go for the next one, shall we?
Yeah.
Next, please. Strong grass. Laconia. Next, please. Sparring. So it's in order, and say that is sparring. Then what comes with... Oh, is it Sparta? Sparring.
10 seconds.
Sparring.
3 seconds.
A spa, like a bath, sort of spa type thing.
I feel like you're guessing, but you are correct, and I will give you the points. Capital of Laconia is Sparta. Strong grass is known as Spart. You were saying sparring, but it doesn't say boxing with a partner. It's not a present participle. Box with a partner, spar, S-P-A-R. So the next one would be something that would be described as a spa, just S-P-A, like a bath or a health resort. Spa is the answer, disguised as something else. You get the points, very well done. Meaning at the end of round 2, the Inorganic Chemists are up to 7 points, but the Edwards family are ahead with 12. On to round 3, the connecting wall, a grid of 16 clues that the teams must sort into 4 connected groups of 4. Inorganic Chemists, it will be your turn to go first this time. You've got 2.5 minutes to sort the wheat from the chaff here. You get points for the groups you find, points for the connections, bonus points if you get them all, but beware the red herrings. Now you will have a choice, lion or water.
We'd like the water wall, please.
OK, the water wall is coming up and your time starts now.
Mulan.
Clubs, great crescent.
We've got Disney films as well, like
There's Heaven as well.
Bolt, Mulan, Cinderella, Fantasia. Should we try that? Is there anything else which is Disney film? one
Tangled.
which Oh, Tangled.
Do you want me to key it in?
You work through it. Let's look at the rest. Test, fabric, maroon,
Tiger.
creams, band.
Yeah.
Yep, good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bolt, level,
Tiger.
fabric, conditioner, shampoo, cream. No, I don't know about that.
No.
Bolt mask, heaven, tiger, like the
Shower band as well.
like the Blake poem, Gatecrasher.
Yeah.
Right.
Are they? They're not tools like a spirit level. No, a bolt.
What like
Kind
a
of triclops.
creams a
Go for it, Henry,
band.
keep going.
Creams a band. Maroon 5 is a band. Heaven. Oh, they're
Level 60.
They're bands which have numbers following them. So
Yes.
it's level 42,
Level
Maroon
42.
5, Heaven 17, and what else?
Test.
I'm sure we can work out what the next one is
Should we
with
try
trial and
test?
error.
Yeah.
You've used a minute.
Fabric or cream?
It's not cream. Cream's a band on its own, isn't it? Sham 69. Yes, that's, is it 69? I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it is.
Right now, the last ones.
Now 3
Bolt,
strikes
cream,
and you're out, so don't rush it.
Mask is a film.
Only
None of
halfway
the
through
others
the
are.
time.
Bolt's a film.
Lightning bolt. Lightning.
What about?
Fabric.
Lightning test.
Test.
It's got to be preceded by a word, so it's looking like it could be. It's these 5, isn't it?
And then what the rest? Gatecrasher, Tiger, Mask, and Ponanar, do we think? Do we know what Ponanar is? Apart from being a
I didn't-
club,
I
not
Face
try
cream,
it.
face mask,
I didn't try all the clubs. They're still.
face test.
You've got a minute left.
Should we start make a guess, or should we wait?
I think
before
it's
we work
these
out what's
5,
that?
isn't it? It's fabric, bolt, cream, mask, and test.
So say we take these 3.
Yes.
Now, Bolt, Fabric, Cream, Mask.
I think it's going to be. Bolt looks like the one that's out.
Mask.
And they are all clubs.
Do you want to go for it?
Fabric? No. Okay, so we'll take those 3 again, shall we? And
Try
another one.
cream or bolt.
Cream is
What do
also
you think?
cream is also a club, right?
Should we go for that?
It's that one. It's that one.
30 seconds.
Right.
Two
I
of
don't
Let's think
think
about this. Test face.
Mask test. it mask or bolt? Mask or bolt?
Think about words that might precede
Let's
it.
match.
We started around that. There's nothing to do with cricket or matches, I don't think. So what, like, cricket cream's also a club. Let's say.
About 10 seconds now.
Tiger is okay.
Let's just
Can
go,
we go
shall
for
we?
that and mask?
Mask.
I'd gone great
5
pressure
seconds
mask.
now. And the grid's frozen because the 3 strikes are up. So, well done. You got 2 groups. That's a couple of points there. And I'll give you bonus points for the connections. Tangled, Mulan, Cinderella, Fantasia.
Animated films, animated Disney films.
They're all Disney films. Level, Maroon, Sham, Heaven.
With a number added to the end of them, they're the names of pop groups or music groups.
That's right. What are the numbers?
Ooh, Maroon 5, certainly. Heaven 17.
Yes.
Level
Sham
42.
Level 42 and Sham 69.
Yeah.
Those are the bands. OK, so you got those 2 points, and you can also get connection points for the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall. There it is. Right, that pink group, Honana, Fabric, Gatecrasher, Tiger, Tiger.
They're all clubs, like clubs.
Yes, and I'd like to say I'm very pleased that you didn't manage to identify them, which suggests to me that you're concentrating on your studies. A bit of time off for a Disney film. No messing about in nightclubs, but you've identified them now, so that's good. And that last group, Bolt, Cream, Mask, Test.
That's sun.
Can they all
Sun mask.
be preceded by sun?
I'm afraid they can't. Sun, Bolt, Sun, Test. It's not that, but you're so in the right universe. They can all be preceded by something. It's I. Eye Bolt, Eye Mask, Eye Cream, Eye Test. That is the word that could go before all of them.
All right.
But you found 2 groups and you got 3 bonus points. That's a total of 5 points. Time to bring back the Edwards family and see what they can do with their trip to the connecting wall. Edwards family, you're going to get the Lion Wall. You've got 2.5 minutes, starting now.
OK. We've got rugby positions. We've got wing, prop, hooker and lock.
But there's also number 8.
Oh, we'll come with number 8, OK.
Right. There's also
Kitchen
kitchen appliances.
Peeler, whisk, mandolin, and
Spurtle.
Spurtle for stone porridge, isn't it? Okay,
It doesn't
no,
like that.
Obviously not.
Lots of rice.
Rice, OK. What other options have we got?
OK, we could try doing a sort on the rugby positions. Hooker.
No, did we try the kitchen once again then?
Ricer,
Peeler, mandolin.
whisk.
Tried
No.
those.
OK, what other options have we got? OK,
Okay, Peeler can be a policeman. I can't think of any more.
Is it
felt.
rice?
OK, felt. What do we think
rice
felt can be? Is there any connections there? Asparagus is a
Yes.
OK, asparagus is obviously a vegetable.
I think a felt might be a slang for a policeman, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What other options have we got?
Peeler was another term.
You've used a minute.
Ricer, is that a policeman?
No idea.
No idea. Right.
What would the other option for that be?
Try lock, maybe? Don't know.
No, I don't think
No.
so. Right.
Did we try all the
for
kit?
asparagus? Asparagus?
I really don't know here.
Okay,
excellent.
okay,
We've got rugby. Brilliant.
Okay, that.
What have we got? Box.
Lock. Okay. What other options for?
Peel and whisk.
What's the
No.
other?
Peeler, whisk.
We already tried those, haven't we? Promenade.
You've got about 45 seconds.
Okay, asparagus. It seems to stick out on its own.
Yes. What could it go with?
It has a
Asparagus.
season. Tips.
Tips. Right.
Felt
okay.
tips.
Felt tips.
Asparagus tips. Filter tips.
What's the other one?
Rice.
Rubbish tips.
Brilliant.
Okay. Okay. We've got. Need to
Box
go quickly.
junction.
Okay, well, peeler,
Whisk.
spurtle, writer. No.
Got 2 more attempts
What's it?
now.
Okay, gives.
Careful.
Promenade.
One more go.
Concert. Box seat. Promenade seats.
Promenade seat, box seat.
And you've got under 10 seconds.
Block and
No, that's it. The wall is frozen, but you found 2 groups, so that's 2 points. More points if you can tell me the connections. Wing, prop, hooker, number 8.
They're rugby positions.
Positions in rugby. Filter, asparagus, rubbish, felt.
They all have tips.
They can be followed by the word tip. That's right. Also, points available for the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. Peeler, spurtle, ricer, mandolin.
kitchen appliances, kitchen
Implements.
utensils.
They're kitchen utensils, that's right. And the last group, whisk, box, promenade, lock.
I really don't know.
I can't let you debate it.
I think pass on that one.
What? Concepts?
No, I'm sorry, that's too long. I'm guessing you're not ballroom dancers. They are
Certainly not.
steps in ballroom dancing.
Oh.
But you found 2 groups and you got 3 bonus points. That's a total of 5. Let's see what that does to the scores going into round 4. The Inorganic Chemists have got 12 points, but the Edwards family are ahead with 17. If you think you could have got maximum points on the wall, perhaps you'd like to go to the website and play one. This season, you can even make your own connecting wall. But what we're going to do is play round 4, the missing vowels round. I simply want to know what are the hidden expressions, phrases, names or sayings from which we've removed the vowels. Simple as that. So teams, fingers on buzzers. The first group are all non-alcoholic beverages. Chemists.
Apple juice.
Correct. Edwards.
Ice cream soda.
Correct. Chemists.
Cafe latte.
I'm afraid that's not right. You lose a point. Possible bonus to the Edwards family.
Cafe au lait.
That's right. You'd need 2 T's for latte. Next clue. Edwards.
Lemonade.
I'm afraid that's wrong. You'd need an N. You lose a point. Chemist. Possible bonus.
Limeade.
Limeade. Next category. Fictional vehicles. Edwards.
Hogwarts Express.
Correct. Edwards.
Black Beauty.
Correct. Not the horse, but the car driven by the Green Hornet. Next clue. Edwards.
Compact Pussycat.
Correct. Edwards.
General Lee.
From the Dukes of Hazzard. Correct. Next category. World cities and their major rivers. Chemists.
Dublin and Liffey.
Correct. Next clue. Edwards.
Melbourne and Yarra.
Correct. Edwards.
Vienna and Danube.
Correct. Chemists.
Baghdad and Tigris.
Correct. Next category. Techniques in art. Chemists.
Airbrushing.
Correct. Edwards.
Impasto.
Correct. Edwards.
Aquatint.
Correct. Edwards.
Decoupage.
Correct. Next category. Animals that could talk. Chemists.
Mustard.
I'm afraid that's not the answer. That's not an animal. Edwards, possible bonus? No, the time is up. That last one was Mr. Ed, the talking horse. Not sure where mustard came from there, but it doesn't make a difference to the overall scores because looking at them, at the end of the quiz, the Inorganic Chemists have got 15 points, but the winners with 27 points are the Edwards family. Very well done, Edwards family. We'll be seeing you in a quarter-final. Chemists, I'm afraid it's back to your studies. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you.
Please join me next time because I'll have 2 more teams all dressed up and made up answering my gruelling questions under the lights. And fun though that is, it'd be a bit weird if no one was watching. Goodbye.
And the next brand new episode of Only Connect is here on BBC4 at the same time next Monday. Stay with us this evening, though, for more tricky questions concisely answered. Professor Jim Al-Khalili explores the secret life of chaos next.